Hello and welcome to episode 11 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. So, in the last episode we ended it right here actually, and yeah, I ended it because there's an upcoming fight which is, well, kind of long, and we were running over after all. So, let's continue here by talking to her. So you found me one of those pirates, did you? I knew you were the right adventurer to ask for aid. But what could these knavies be planning? What's to happen is already happening. Captain, trouble at the shipyard. Easy now, soldier. Who did this to you? Pirates. Out of nowhere. Stuck me good. Gods below. We are not prepared for this. The pirates, soldiers, how many do they number? Not sure. More than I could quickly count. Seem to be carrying explosives. Explosives? Then there is no time to lose. Joffrey, you heard the situation. Make your way to the shipyard and engage those intruders. I will see to this man's wounds, then follow after. Make haste now. Alright. Alright, so, well, let's start running in this direction. Oh, that's cut off. Alright. Wow, they actually made this smaller. Never reckoned it'd be this easy. Still, don't trust those slimy bastards. But their plan worked like a charm. Ugh! What are you doing? You great bloody fool. Shut your trap, boy. This'll all be over soon. All that's left now is to blow this ugly pile of the driftwood into splinters. Why would you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important this ship is, what it represents? Hey, and that's what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into me treacherous backstabbing son. Imagine a boy of mine giving up the pirate life to become a shipwright and building a bleeding maelstrom vessel at that. What under millions wide green ocean made the take up with these self-righteous shitties shitties shites. You're uh, you're the one with no bloody sense. Uh, don't you see? The pirates had their glory days, but that era is over. Ah, I wonder why F. Byrne never spoke of his father. I never would have thought. This ship's symbol, all right, of everything what went wrong with the world, and I mean to shatter it into 100,000 pieces. Gimfota, Jeffrey, pray beat the tar out of this bloated sea slug and make sure no harm comes to the victory. There we go. Yeah. Went a bit faster than I expected. I must be getting old, letting some green venture get the best of me. Duh. That's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made that, did ya? There we go. Alright, let's talk to him. My thanks, Jeffrey. I shudder to think what may have become of the victory without your intervention. The pirates have made a right mess of things. I'd best get to sorting out docks. And my thoughts could use some sorting out as well. Ever did my father have a way of turning my life upside down? Pray convey my thanks and my apologies to Ginforta. All right. Oh. Hmm. That's actually a very rare pet, and yeah. How fare you, Geoffrey? I cannot begin to thank you for the role you played in preventing this madness. You defended more than a simple ship. You saved the budding hope of Limsa Lominsa from violent, violent demise. Uh, the day, the day was yours. It seems our security regiment will require much in the way of improvement if we are to truly keep the dry dock safe. Afbjörn apologizes. Well, I suppose I can understand why he would feel responsible for his father's actions. Of all those involved, this incident was hardest on him. But, uh, but in time, I believe he will come to a simple conclusion. The most fitting way of moving past his anguish is to see the victory completed and in the water. Ah, by the by, the pirates were we defeated have been handed over to the Yellow Jackets. Rainier's men will be taking over the investigation. Before the Yellow Jackets moved in, however, we recovered a most unusual object. Should you have the time to spare, I would ask of you another favor. Alright. So this is protection for myself. This, however, reduces damage of everything around me by 10%. So that's why I'm actually keeping them separated. Geoffrey, in light of your role in recent events, there are a few others to whom I would entrust this task. Since last we spoke, um, curious missive has been discovered amongst the personal effects of Safin, the pirate behind the plot to sabotage the victory. This missive was penned in the most unusual script, a script we believe to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything which a proven enemy of Limsa Lominsa deems worth of enciphering is like to be of greater interest to the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none among us can make any sense of the message. In case such in case such as this, I'm told the Yellow Jackets are wont to turn to Baderon and his convenient connections. Right. Thus, I would have you deliver this missive to the proprietor of the droning ranch uh, in his hand and no one other. Do you understand? I guess I do. So let's head back to Limsa Lominsa and see what's going on with this missive. Oh, wrong way. Come on. Wow, what's going on? Alright. Let's see if this guy makes any sense now when I'm trying to read it. Ahoy there, Joffrey. I've been hearing about your deeds at the dry docks. Arthurburn laid out the entire tale for me. Poor Sod was still reeling at his old man's part in the business, but at least you keep the victor from being sunk afore she sailed. And fear that I owe you me thanks. You ever really made a name for yourself, here in Limsa. Folk know that when they need somewhat doing. You need somewhat doing? And what might that be? You want someone to read a message written in funny letters for you? And Gim thought I might know a man as could. Well, let's see it then. Hey. I reckon I might know a canny bugger what can read stuff like this. Ugly sod by the name of Baderong. You know, you're like one of me regulars now, Jeffrey. You'll never let me down yet then. Navigators ept me, I reckon I can trust you. Gimfota was right to want this message deciphered. We got us some trouble brewing. Here and no mistake. Get ready for action and I'll explain. Alright. Good to have you aboard, lad. Now then, where to start? Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned me living as a sellsword. In that business, if ye wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you had to learn to read the orders ye prized from the cold dead hands of its mates. That's how I came to know to read your message. Trust me, truth be told, the script was only to bloody familiar. Them Sahagan letters, lad. And I should know. I've gathered more fishback messages than I can count. It gets worse, what? The plan to blow up the Victory is all in here right down to the fine details. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of hell in Western Lanusia. Then it Maelstrom new flagship in the confusion. The point being, the attack on the Victory weren't act of a few rebellious pirates. It was a key part of some canny bastard grand plan. But if I'm reading this right, the attack itself came much too early. I'll wager they panicked when they saw you was onto them, rushed in to do the job and buggered it up. Them tattooed-faced bastards, as they say, was paying Afbirn's old man. They with Serpent Reavers, right? But none of the crew was there, was they? Did they have something better to do, or what? Seven L's. I've got it. All backwards. The mess at the Victory, that was meant to be the bloody distraction. The fishbacks ain't interested in the Maelstrom's baby. They're after the men, just like they've always been. They're seeding their pirate lackeys after a civilian target. This bit about raising hell in Western Lanusia, that's where it'll be somewhat tells me Swift Peach is about to get it and hard. Here's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Reiner at the Coral Tower and tell her I'm as in fear a busy day. Oh, prepare for a busy day. Oh, and give him a hand. Yeah. You can be damn sure he'll need one. All right. Holy crap. Yeah, his accent is so thick it actually makes it hard to read. It's pretty ridiculous. Anyhow, let's head over to the Marauders Guild and talk to them. Yes, I'm Bainer. Ah, you must be the adventurer whose name seemed to be on everyone's lips. You are to be commended for your part in thwarting plot to destroy the victory. Now, what can I do for you this day? You bear an urgent message from Baderon? Why do I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet afternoon are about to be truly dashed? Tell me, what is afoot? An assault on Swift Perch. But we've seen nothing to suggest Serpent Reavers are massing for an attack. Even so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Bedron is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur with Bedron's assessment that attack on the dry docks was intended as a diversion, Swift Perch is but one of several possible targets for the main thrust. Commander, sir. It's ma'am. Report. It is the Sahagin, sir. Ma'am. It's called ma'am. They mounted a large-scale assault on South Tidegate and threatens to overwhelm our defenses within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements. By the navigator, it seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. Hey, the Serpent Reavers are in league with the Sahagin, which means there is every chance this assault on Tidegate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves Swift Perch vulnerable to those pirate raiders. It is at times such as these that I wish the Warrior of Light yet walked amongst us. But wishes will avail us not. Richardson, you must serve in their absence. Make for a Swift Perch with all haste and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for settlement defense. Alright, 28 minutes, so we still got some time. Looks like I got the message on Discord here. That's why I'm looking over at all times. Alright, so here we are. Commander Rainer sent word we'd be getting reinforcements, but I didn't expect him? Tell me, didn't he look like a she? To send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action fought. You bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelps I met fresh off the ferry. Oops. In any case, do you know what you're fighting for here? This place, Swift Purge, it was rebuilt by folk who stood strong in the face of every hardship and calamity threw their way. And we're not about to let some fish fencing scum claim the honor of being the ones who finally broke their spirits. Don't give those pirate bastards one bloody ilm. You hear me? Alright. Here they come. Oh, they got good looking armor. Here's now. I thought all of them Yellow Jackets worms was meant to be busy. That useless scrag ain't followed the plan, has he? Now what? Pull back and wait for our Sahagian brothers? Piss on that. We ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk, or it'll be your blood what stain Lord Leviathan's altars. Lord Leviathan. The yellow bellies you can butcher at will. Them dirt-eating slugs will be crushed under the full might of the serpent reavers. Seems Swift Purge was the main target after all, huh? Squads 1 and 2, protect the townfolk. Squad 3, you're our rear guard. The rest of you, we meet their charge where we stand. Let us bear the Commodore's word of our victory, or no word at all. Folim Salaminsa. I'll got you all, yellow bellies, and dance on your gizzards, whatever that is. So I can't attack There we go. Well fought. The reavers are beaten and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. Oh, but there may be more of them lurking about, so don't let your guard down just yet. The source of his strength becomes clear. You may have beasted Golem, but you will not fare so well this day. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. There we go. But the wisdom of the paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons? Did he say? Then it is as I feared. They are known as the bringers of chaos, or Asians, to give them their proper name. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Pardon? You would know if we Sholins have encountered Asians before. I have never spoken to you of my homeland. How did you know once hey. Wait, I do begin to see. You have been blessed with a special gift. Are you all right, lad? If I'd known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I would left a squad or six to keep you company. Well, at least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those reavers were the ones spiriting folk away in the dead of the night, and this bastard here was pulling the strings. A trifle simplistic, but not incorrect. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought to find such a scene of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic actions, I have learned much. Hey, heroic is the word. I don't want to think about what would happen if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady Justola. Please give our regards to the Scions. I'm glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope is an end to this disturbing spat of abductions. The thread of your fate forms part of a most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap we will be afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. Pray send my greetings to Commander Areen. She seemed to know a lot of people. All right. Wow, we are a bit over time here, but yeah. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and well, get to see your first Asian, which well, I can tell you, they have a pretty big story in this game. Let's head back to the Marauders Guild and have a word with Reen here. Wow, he's the most female looking man I ever seen. That's insane. Put a pair of tits on him and he would go for a man any day. I mean female, any day. Richardson, eagerly have I awaited your return. Word of your exploits is already spreading through the ranks. My troops and I owe you a great debt of gratitude for your timely assistance. You have shown yourself to be possessed of a sure arm a strong spirit, and sound judgment. Would that Limsa Lominsa had more of your like. I have little doubt that you shall one day join the ranks of the Eorzean's greatest adventurers. It is but a matter of time. Clearly, Baderon's eye for potential remains as sharp as ever. For I doubt even he imagined you capable of such feats. Might you favor me with your own account of the day's events? Such victories bear retelling. Justola has been working with us for quite some time, you see, and she was only too willing to assist Yellow Jackets in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally of Limsa Lominsa yet again. Needless to say, after your part in thwarting the attempted sabotage of the victory, and a small matter of your deeds at Switchpurge, you too have proven yourself a valuable friend of the Philosocracy. Admiral. Admiral on the deck. May I present you Admiral Bloodfist? I will never actually be able to pronounce the name. Bloodfistwin.
So, this is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa. On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day. A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward, after all? Ha! Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Baderon and Commodore Rayner have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits. Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet. A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the man who foiled the Sahagin.
Oh! A seat at the feast!
Oh, and don't be late. Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
All right. Well, that's that's going to have to wait until the next episode. There we go. Oh. There we go, and yeah, that looks much better. Actually, direct hit. Oh, that ringing is actually kind of bad. There we go. Alright, so, yeah, we went over time a bit here with like 10 minutes, but yeah, I'm sure you guys don't mind. Anyhow, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. It helps me a lot to actually get new people, well, to find my channel basically. And yeah, if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And yeah, please feel free to hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell so you don't miss out on any more of these episodes. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.